to live stream to multiple platforms. I have something that'll work for you easily, allow you to live stream to all of the platforms, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know about Instagram, YouTube, things of that nature. So yesterday I was getting ready to have an interview with Feng Shui Kate, and I didn't want to have the interview on Zoom because the quality isn't that good all the time. So anyway, I jumped on Google, of course, and just came across this one. It's called Restream. I signed up for it. It was dope. I can live stream to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitch all at the same time, plus a ton of other platforms. And I'm going to jump into it and show you. But first and foremost, let me stop this and log in. Okay, so I am in the back office right now, and just from my first impression of this platform, I was automatically impressed because everything looks so nice and neat. I can click right here if I want to start live streaming. Like if I click right here, if I want to just go ahead and start live streaming, it's going to pull up my picture right here, which is very awesome. I can give myself a name. I can mute my microphone, turn off my camera, and I can even make sure that I am connected to the right camera and to the right microphone. So for instance, here I am here. If I click on video, I can select the camera that I want to shoot from, and then I can select the video resolution. Now with the free version of Restream, you get kind of bad quality, worse quality than what you're seeing here. And so I highly suggest that you upgrade. If you want to upgrade, link down below, support a brother out. Anyway, if you want to switch between the resolutions, you could do that by simply clicking here. If you want to make sure you're broadcasting on the right microphone, as you see here, I am broadcasting on the Shure mic MV7. All right, link below. And also I can set a function right here to do echo cancellation and then noise suppression. For instance, I have kids and dogs in the background. Sometimes they are louder than I want them to be, and you can hear that sometimes. So it's nice to have this feature right here that allows me to suppress that. If I want to do a virtual background, I can do that simply by selecting this, and then voila, you'll see that change and give me a different virtual background. This is one that was already there, but I can add my own, of course, by simply clicking here, and it's going to open up my computer, and I'll be able to select a new virtual background. My camera is going, my video is going. So anyway, let's just say if it's this image that I want to have in the background, I can simply upload that image, and now my background is going to change. I don't know how big that image is, so it might take a while for it to, oh, here we go. So let's click on that, and there it is. There's a new background. It's a background of me in the room that I'm actually broadcasting in right now. If I don't want to have a virtual background, but I want to blur out my background a little bit, I can do that. If I just want it to look normal, I can do that. Blur it out. Blurring out the background sometimes makes you look more it makes your camera look better. It gives you a better quality image on the subject that you're focused on. If I want to embed this stream, which this is an upgrade now, this is dope. I think I'm going to upgrade and do this because I can live stream on webassetgroup.com. I can embed this into my website and send people the link to that particular page on my website, and they can watch me live stream from my website. I think that's a really cool feature. So I'm going to upgrade to that. But anyway, if I want to enter the studio, I could simply enter the studio simply by going here. And as you see, I've already added my logo to the top right up here. I can invite guests to join me. For instance, if I want to invite a guest, I'll simply click right here. And then I'll copy this Restream link, and I can email that to the guest that I'm going to have on my podcast. That's really awesome. I can decide the way that I want the videos to display. For instance, if I have two guests on the platform or one guest on the platform, I can do a split cover. So half of the screen will be me, half of the screen will be them. If I have 3 people on here, I can do it this way to where it's me as the subject, and then I have my 2 guests on the right. So that's really awesome. If I wanted to do it to where I'm pronounced or maybe the guest is pronounced, I can select this frame here. And if I have multiple guests, I can make it to where when that person, whenever any one of my guests start speaking, they pop up as the main person on the page, so on and so on. If I want to give myself a nice little background, as you see here, I've added a background here. It's just so many cool features you can do if you want to add a logo. And of course, you got to be on the paid program to get these features. But it's very, very awesome. If I want to upload a logo, I simply click right here, just like I've done with my logo, and uploaded a logo. And you want to make sure when you upload your logo that it has a transparent background. That way, you don't have a big block taking up a ton of real estate on the screen of your podcast. If I want to do an overlay, this is really awesome as well. I can do an overlay. So for instance, if I want to overlay my video with frames like this, I can do that. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something. I might add like a frame. I'll create a frame inside of Canva, and that will allow me to update, just to customize my frame to the way that I like it. If you wanted something as simple as this, you can do that. And then you can, of course, add your own, like I was talking about. If I want to show video clips, I can show video clips. Look at this. Whoa. I can show video clips. So if I have an intro, if I have an intro to my video, then guess what? I can start adding all of that stuff in my video. So for instance, I have an intro to my podcast. Let's see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it quickly, then I'm going to do something different. I'm going to keep going. But let's just see if where's my intro? What if I just type in intro, INTRO, hit enter, and then podcast intro, that's an MP4. So I'm imagining that that's it. Let's see something here. I'm going to hit open. And while that's uploading, we'll go to something else. Backgrounds, I can change backgrounds, of course. And this would be the background if, let's just say, I wasn't here right now and I wanted to add a background, like let's say like that. I can add a background like that if I wanted to take myself off camera for the moment. That's really cool. When I want to come back on camera, I'll simply do that and bring myself back on camera. It's just very intuitive. I didn't have to read any instructions. I knew exactly what to do. Let's say if I wanted to add my own, there's my own little background right there. It's very intuitive. Again, I didn't have to read any instructions at all. And it just makes it very simple. Now, here we are at the top right here. As you see that if I go live right now, I'd be live streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn all at the same time, which is really, really awesome. If I want to add more destinations, I can do that as well. So I would click right here and I could add all of these destinations right here. I think the plan that I have allows me to live stream to like 8 at the time. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But if I'm being honest, I'm only going to be live streaming to, I don't use Facebook, but I'll only be live streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn for the most part. I don't have any of these other ones here, but I do think it's really awesome that you get to live stream to all of these. Plus, if you wanted to live stream to something custom, you can do that as well. And so we have that. Let's see if my video clip has uploaded. All right, here's my video clip. Check this out. All right. So I can play my video, my intro. Every time I get ready to bring a guest on, I could just literally hit that little button right there, bring the guest on, and then go into my podcast. I think that's really, really awesome as well. and a ton of other features. I mean, if you want to change the settings again, you can go back up here and look at your settings and, you know, give yourself the virtual backgrounds and things of that nature that we went over earlier. Now, this is really, really, really awesome. Really awesome. I just think that anybody that's looking to live stream to multiple platforms, this is definitely the app for you. And this is just the live streaming part. So I was very impressed by that yesterday. You know, like I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited. I'm pumped up about the potential of this. And then I discovered something else that just blew me away later on in the afternoon, right? So I want to go right here to where it says video storage. Dig this. I thought that it would just save the live stream to my YouTube channel or wherever I was live streaming at. Well, I came back later and found out that it actually saves it in the cloud for up to 15 days inside of Restream, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that's bonus number one that I didn't know. Then bonus number two, I realized that I could actually pre-record a video inside of Restream. I could pre-record a video inside of Restream, right? And then I could live stream that video later to multiple platforms. For instance, let's just say I pre-recorded this video. Let's say we shot this one live, but let's just say if it wasn't a live video, I could simply go right here and click where it says schedule stream. And I could literally schedule when this pre-recorded video would live stream on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I'm not TikTok, but LinkedIn. I didn't know that. Okay. So I got a big surprise. I was just trying to make it easy for me to, you know, do a podcast with people and live stream at the same time. But I think that was absolutely amazing. And I could give it a title. Let's just say I just give it a title. I could put my description in there. I'll say blah, blah, blah. Put my description in there. And then I can tell this software what date I want this to live stream, plus the time that I want it to live stream as well. And I could even upload my thumbnail that will be displayed on those platforms for this video. That right there was a game changer for me. And if I hit next, I could select, hey, I want it to go live on YouTube. I want it to go live on LinkedIn. I want it to go live on Twitch. And if I wanted to add more channels, I could simply go in there and add more channels. I thought that was absolutely amazing. And I tried my first video last night. I live streamed my first video, and that was just a game changer for me. And then I can create the event and it will literally start live streaming when I tell it to live stream. So that was bonus number two that I got. Okay. Another thing I could do is I can go in here and schedule a live event. So I can go right here and schedule it in my Restream so that, you know, if I have a guest coming on at a certain time, I can simply go in there, you know, give it a title, give it a description, determine what date I want to live stream, upload the thumbnail. So let's just say I do test, and then we hit next. And then I could say, okay, I want to live stream this event on these platforms at this date. And then it'll let my followers on those, my subscribers on those platforms know that I have that event coming up. That's a really cool thing. And then you have this encoder thing right here, this RTMP encoder that lets you live stream on OBS, Zoom, you name it. You can live stream any of that. And then if you have a pre-recorded video that you recorded somewhere else and you want to live stream it, you can literally do that here. You can upload the video here and then make it go live. And the people that are watching will think that you're actually live in that moment. That's a freaking game changer right there. Okay. So this platform is phenomenal. And these are I'm just going over the things that mean something to me. All right. If I wanted to add my team in here, I can add another team. I can add up to 3 team members based off of the program, based off of the plan. And yeah, based off the plan that I chose for myself, I can add up to 3 of my team members, and the list goes on and on and on. Okay. If I want to stream a file, again, I can go here. If I want to set it up for Zoom and OBS, I can do that here. If I only want to let's just say I want to pre-record inside of this, I can simply click right here and just start pre-recording, not go live at all, just pre-record it so that it's in my library, and then I'll tell it to go live later. This software is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm going to sign out now so you can look at the price of this thing. So if you haven't been convinced by now, then obviously you're either waiting on the price or you're just not convinced that this is the software for you. And I'm here to tell you, from my professional opinion, this is definitely the platform for you. So let me go to Restream.io and we'll look at the prices here. So they have, and I'm assuming you're going to go by the month. So let's just say you have the standard package at $19 a month. Of course, you have the free package. You get to upload up to 2 channels, 1 user, 6 on-screen guests, but you'll have the Restream branding there. And if you're serious about podcasting, you definitely don't want to have the Restream branding there. So it's worth it, in my opinion, to upgrade to this $19 a month to get up to 5 channels that you get to live stream from at any consecutive moment. You can have 2 users. You can have up to 10 guests at the same time. You get custom branding. You get to stream recordings up to 6 hours. And then you have no streaming limits as well. And then the key features are stream to custom destinations like Facebook pages and groups. And then you can also stream to guest channels. Another benefit of having this is that you can go to the professional level. And at the professional level, you can actually upgrade to the professional level and live stream up to 8 channels at the same time, have 4 users, 10 on-screen guests, the custom branding, up to 10 hours of stream recordings, and then no stream limits, of course. And then you have a ton of other features right here. OK, so it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. And if you are looking for a piece of software that will allow you to live stream and then pre-record also, and then live stream that pre-recorded content to multiple platforms at the same time, I'm definitely suggesting Restream. Link is in the bio to get this software. And also, if you love the quality of my sound, then you can also get this microphone that I'm broadcasting from at the link below this video. It's Robbie Cornelius encouraging you to master yourself and master